Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Jasmine Cat. Hi, Jasmine Cat here. Hi. So the way that I am going to do this reading today is it's called Pick a Card is the way that it works. So this one might be a little bit different from as far as others you've seen, but it's going to also be familiar as well. So there are 4 cards, and I'm going to show you basically the cards that I have. And the way that you're going to pick the pile is you want to go with your instinct. You want to go with the card that really, speaks to you, that you're drawn to. If we go through the reading and you realize, this isn't my, reading, let me go to the next one, you can definitely do that. But the time stamps will be listed below so that you can go to the card reading. So you don't have to sit through the whole thing. And so anyway, my first card right now is basically going to be this traditional, I call it the Moon Tarot deck, and there's a battery that's here. And that can be, whatever that signifies for you, recharging, whatever, like batteries. You're always trying to find batteries for some reason. So that's what's basically on that deck. The other one is going to be more of a traditional tarot card deck that I have. Look at this beautiful pattern that's on there, and we have a dice that's listed on there. So the dice is on this one. This is number 2 is what this one is. And then the third deck that I have here is actually a little turtle that one of my daughters made when she was in Mexico a couple years ago. And so Spirit just drew me or told me to go ahead and put it on this deck here. So I hope you like it. Anyway, this is going to be the deck that this one is. This is the Law of Attraction. It is also a basic tarot deck as well. And then the third one that we are going to be using is the same one as the first, but this has been cut in half. I am going to be using this a second part, and this one has this is the Egyptian pyramid, and this was actually given to me by a really good friend of mine. And so just pick the pile that you want, either pile 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I'm going to do the reading. Now, the way the reading consists of is the first part we're going to look at, it's very simple. It's going to look at as far as what has been going on in your past. That'll be the first card that is laid down. The second card is going to be your current situation, where you currently are right now. And then the third card is basically the next step after that that I lay out is going to tell you as far as the steps that you need to take in order to overcome wherever you're at in your life right now. So this is a general reading. This reading it'll resonate for you regarding either your job, finances, love life, or anything like that. So again, so we'll go ahead and just start with the first reading that we have here today. So, all right, so moving the candle here. And I've been doing readings actually for quite a long time. This is like my first YouTube video. So, but I've been doing readings, and I usually do them for my friends or for myself. And so I'm going to move these other cards here. And if you want a little bit more information about just, who I am, look under the section there that I have listed and on the channel. And so the first one is going to be with the battery here. And I am also going to be using some other tarot cards with this first reading as well. So like I said, the first one that I lay down is going to be as far as kind of your past, where you've been. And so we're going to look at that. And as we go, I'm going to ask Spirit to be here as we do this reading. All right, so the first one we have is the moon. The second is the star. So those are very, very good, very nice cards. And the second row, again, like I said, this is going to be where you've been. This is currently where you are in your situation. So I'm going to kind of move the cards here so you can see those a little bit better. We'll just, yep, there we go. We can see that. I can see that a little bit better there. And then this second time around here, we're going to see as far as where you currently are in your situation at the moment. We have the Ten of Swords and we have a Knight of Pentacles listed here. And the third row, I guess these are going to be mini reads. But it'll at least give you an idea, and I also will pull some cards here as well to let you know as far as what you need to do in order to move along with the situation, current situation that you're in. So let's see, here we've got, okay, the next one, we've got the Justice card and the Six of Cups for this one. So for the first reading, basically what I see here, and excuse me as I adjust the camera here, where your past situation, where we have the moon and we have the star listed here, the moon basically tells me as far as, you've gone into this kind of place of, and this can mean different things, but for this one, essentially, basically, it is, going into your dreams, going into, your subconscious mind. This is what I'm picking up here. And for you, maybe going into looking at things from a different perspective that has been shown to you. And the star, which was the next card here, which is actually a very positive card. It seems like we were flowing with the universe. We were flowing, with the divine. And so it seems like, as far as with your past, everything seems to have, been going well, but you've been diving deep, like I said, into the subconscious mind, maybe kind of looking into different spiritual realms, is what I'm picking up here, and maybe different religions. It could be different teachings, philosophies, or whatnot with that. And then, like I said, the star is presenting itself as seeing things in a new light, seeing things. So that's kind of where you've been. Where you currently are right now is we have the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords, as you can see, this man seems to be heavily burdened down with the swords here as he's laying down. So there's definitely something here that's really heavily burdening, there's a lot of burdens that's going on with you currently right now. And I have to do with that battery, why you need that battery to recharge. Something's been getting you down. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. There's an offering, and there's not much that's being offered here because you're so exhausted here, but it seems as if, you're wanting to present, or someone's wanting to present something. One thing, and if that's that's what it is currently, or what they've been presenting to you currently in this current situation, while you have these Ten of Swords here. So what I'm seeing is going to come here, and is coming about. We've got the card of Justice. Justice is making things right. It can be balancing out the scales, bringing truth to a situation that needs clarification. So as you can see that justice card. I'm going to move, my camera's just not looking too good there. Okay, so there's that. And then we have the Six of Cups. Let's see here, which is actually Six of Cups. It represents usually like happy family, happy rewards with work, money. So this is definitely, I see a positive outcome with this. I see as this person that's been through this transition, possibly having, like I said, seeing things in a new light, different perspectives, maybe even feeling stabbed in the back by someone or a certain situation, and someone's wanting to they've offered currently this, and so maybe see what that offer is. Are you rejecting that offer? Are you obtaining that offer, for you? Because I see with doing so, we've got justice again here, and we've got this also isn't, also happy family. It can be a happy work environment, something that you're striving for as well. So I definitely see this in the cards for you. Now, in order to move forward and in order to help you out, I'm actually going to pull, I actually got this new card set today, another one. I actually got two of them today. I was really excited about it. So we're going to look here as far as kind of what you need to concentrate maybe on, or a message for you directly that might give you guidance as far as where you need to go and whatnot. So, like I said, take what resonates, take what doesn't. And as I pull the card here, I'm actually getting led to pull it from here. And, here we go. So these cards are very, very telling. I'm going to show you what this says here. This says, and this is beautiful. It says, lift the curse and forgive. So there might be some, I mean, these are pretty clear here that there might be some forgiving that needs to happen here. Either you forgiving someone or they're forgiving you. And this is something that's really important, transition as humans. I know sometimes we can go through periods in our life where we think, okay, another person's done me wrong. It's not okay what they did. But this can also be a good time for us to reflect and step back and say, is there anything that I did in this situation that I could have changed, that I could have done better? And being maybe open to suggestions, open to clarification, praying about it, saying if there's, something that, and if you've come to that clearance and you're like, maybe I need to forgive them for something and lift that burden, lift that heavy burden that's going on. Or maybe you feel like they need to ask you for forgiveness. They need to offer that, but that will come in their time. We cannot, of course, make people as much as we want to come to us, but all we can do is to set healthy boundaries for ourselves and for others, and to really set time. So that might be what this moon card is about. I'm getting that, this moon card. This moon card is essentially about maybe this deep thinking and this inner knowing. And so there, with this forgiveness is going to come truth and clarity. And this Ten of Swords right here, it's something that's definitely weighing heavy on you. But and there's the Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles trying to offer, the offering of forgiveness, either receiving or giving, both. So, and when we do that, we can move into justice we can move into this place of friendship or of moving forward just with anything, work, and getting, the things in life that we deserve. Is we deserve happiness, we deserve love, but what happens is it's our mind, it's our egos that basically um, stop everything from flowing. And as you can see, as this white horse is behind you, horses are, very majestic, very beautiful, and they're free. When you think of a horse, you think of a very free spirit. Well, when we're waiting for forgiveness and we're wanting to forgive all this, it's a very stuck energy. It's that sword energy, right? It's very stuck, and it doesn't move, and that white horse is behind us, urging us, come, come, ride with us, and put your carefrees away, forget about it, kind of thing, and let it go, so that might be something else, letting that go, letting, and sometimes that also is sometimes we just have to let things go for a period. And when we do that, it's not that we're letting go of the situation, it's that we are having time for us to get maybe a different perspective on the situation. Because when we're just, in that energy of, oh, I'm right and he's wrong, or vice versa, whatever, we can get stuck in that energy. So the horse is saying, come out of that. Let's go, maybe play for a little bit. Let's go out in the pasture, and then we can get some clarity on the situation. So anyway, I hope this reading helped you for pile 1. And now we are basically going to be moving into the second one, the reading for you. Okay, so my second reading that I have here is going to be one of these this blue one here with the dice. This is that I showed you here. And so we're going to be doing reading. And again, I usually pick 6 cards, 2 in the top, 2 in the middle, 2 on the bottom, just to make it simple and straightforward. That's all we need. And then we'll pick another card after that for clarification or something to tie all of that in together for us at this time. So, Spirit, give us a message here, and we thank you. So we've got your past situation. We have the 7 of Swords, and we have the 4 of Swords. Okay, and then in your current situation right now, we have the Justice card that's being shown, and the Knight of Swords as well, and then the Justice card here. So that's the current energies. And then what we have kind of coming up here, we have the 4 of Wands. It's a great card again, and the Queen of Wands. This is beautiful. It seems really hard right now. I'm looking at these past kind of and current energies here coming in, but what I'm seeing here, we've got the 7 of Swords. And so basically with our swords, and just to go into this, the sword is basically getting to the point of the matter. So we're going to get to the point of the matter here. And this is air energy. And as you can see, this man is picking up, he's got 5 swords. He's left the 2 behind. He's trying to scurry away and pick up what he can, but he seems like he's having a hard time, and he's trying to do it sneaking off and whatnot. And there's other people behind kind of watching what he's doing type of thing. But he's trying to hurry off and scurry away with that energy. And with whatever it is. And then we've got the 4 of Swords on this one. And so I have 2 swords here. So the 2 swords, again, and this is really, it's air energy. And so this man here is in deep, you know, he's in sleep here. He's putting down his sword. I mean, he's got the swords here, and he's now he's laying down and he's thinking about what's been going on. You know, he's in deep thinking now. It could be denial. I'm picking up. Could be denial. It could be just no movement. Almost looks like he's dead almost in this picture. It's just like no movement. It's this very stuck kind of energy here. But it can also mean a time for just deep reflection as well. And and maybe putting old things behind us, if that resonates with you. Now currently we've got justice. We've got the justice card that's coming up. So the justice card is coming up, saying that there is going to be there's justice that's trying to be played out in this situation is what I am seeing here. And then we also have the Knight of Swords. So another air. I'm getting, it's like, you know, here. So this sword situation, it's you know, cutting through things, you know, that energy. But but what I see is the outcome of this is the Four of Wands. Now, Wands is fire energy. So it's you know, that fire, that passion that we have. That this is the happy home, happy family, happy life, happy circumstances, happy work, happy situations with what we have. And then the Queen of Wands. This is really great energy. In fact, you know, it's like something's moving quickly here currently. Something's moving and it is going to happen. It doesn't seem like it's been really, you know, that good. It's been like this kind of scurrying away and hiding, maybe, is what I'm picking up here with that energy. But there's swift movement. There's justice. The Knight of Swords is coming in and making rapid movement. This is very rapid because it's air swords. And then I have wands. I have two wands down, fire energy. So this is very rapid. And interesting how we have the dice here, right? How we have the dice. And, you know, you're playing, you know, dice, poker, whatever, and everything's moving really fast. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm picturing here. That type of, like, you're like a fast person. You like to move things very quickly type of thing. So we're going to pick a card to see kind of what's going on here a little bit more for you. These cards, I didn't say what these cards are, but they are from the Eyes of the Soul Oracle, is what we have. And I'm picking up that I need to pick, there's two cards that I need to do for this one. There's a lot going on here. Are you number two with you going on today? Like I said, everything is, you know, moving into the great direction here for sure. So we've got the first one is weave your own destiny. So you see this beautiful girl. She's over here, and I mean, she is in the cosmos. She is a part of the universe. She is a part of the divine, and she is making things happen. This is where this Justice card and the Knight of Swords is coming in. I mean, she is making things happen, you know. Create your dreams. Write down, if you have a dream journal, or I didn't say a dream journal, but a manifesting journal, something that you want in your life, you know. Think it. Write it down. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to get, you know. I'm creating my universe. I'm creating the world that I want to live in, you know, and making sure that my thoughts align with what I want, to have in this life, right? So beautiful card, weave your own destiny. And then the second card that I'm pulling up here is explore other realms. So explore other realms, as you can see here, you know, this could be, as I kind of picked up on the first card, maybe exploring different forms of thought, religion. This seems maybe kind of, it could be work related, other ideas, explore other options that are out there, explore your environment to see what's available out there for you, to see. But justice is coming in, explore what you want as this man. He's bringing in, the animals here and the birds in, and he's just enjoying the scenery type of thing. He's enjoying the environment. He's seeing, he's surveying what's out there. And then you pick what you want. You might have many options. I'm feeling this. You might have many options. And so it feels like that, especially with those 7 of Swords they're picking up. Could be like picking up a bunch of different ideas and lying down and saying which one you're going to pick up and which one you're actually going to take into action. So take which one resonates with you, which makes you happy, which brings you peace. And now if we talk about happiness, and I'm not talking about happiness that's like false happiness. And false happiness, what I mean by that is, going out drinking all hours of the night and getting drunk, and doing things that are careless and saying that you're happy. You're not happy when we're doing stuff like that and just going to the deep end, right? But truly, happy and feeling at peace and feeling, I feel good, and you feel satisfied, you feel whole, you feel complete. Does whatever does that situation make you feel like this? Maybe take that situation, those are several situations that you have ideas, and say, which one makes me feel like this right here? Makes me feel whole and complete and at ease in my mind and my spirit and my heart with what I have. And again, weaving your destiny. Weave your own destiny. Some people say, oh, your destiny is already, made for you. I don't even know what's going to go on. And actually, that's not true. You can create what you want. And I think people are very afraid of their own magic, and they're afraid of taking control of their life. You can pick what you want. That is a lot of beautiful energy and power, but we have to use what we want wisely, and that it be beneficial to others and to be good for others. But look at this, you've got so many things to choose from, but justice is coming in to help. 9 of Swords and Wands to clear things up. Fire energy clears the air. It clears, whatever was going on and confusion and maybe thoughts. You're like, I just don't know what to, there's a lot going on here. And that fire energy can finally just, okay, I made a decision. We're going to burn those other things out. This is what I want. And I'm going to be here. And, I'm going to be the queen or the king, if you're a male, female, whichever, pronoun or whatnot you want to use with that. But you're at this place. You're at this beautiful place. So, I think that was very clear. as the dice are very clear, this was pretty cut to the chase type of reading here. So, that was reading number 2. And I'm going to pick these cards up. We are going to be moving on to reading number 3 for this one. And I just love these Eyes of the Soul Oracle cards. They're like just beautiful. And so there we go. And I was looking for my other Oracle cards that I have. We're going to put these to the side here. And I'm going to take a sip of tea. And As you can see, this is a, I don't stop it and make it too formal. This is, I'm here at my house, and you're probably sitting down where we're, watching this, and so I'm just enjoying each other's company. How about that? having a cup of tea. And so yes, this is going to be the third reading. Oh, and the third reading is this little happy turtle. Cute. I just love this turtle. I love his little face. It's just the cutest. And look at his back. I know, he's just like, he's a little, I don't know, I'm going to say cocky. I don't know why, but he's not. He's just cute. He's confident. He's like, yeah, I'm very confident in myself. He's just shining bright. He's very cute. I love that. So, this is going to be the third one, number 3. All right. So here we go with this one. Past. Okay. So, with this one, we have the King of Wands. We have the 2 of Cups. Now this one's a little bit different as far as the what's shown here on the cards, and I'll explain as I after we put these down here. And then we have and now this is going to be currently what's going on. We have the 10 of Swords. Okay, and so now this is actually going to be the Devil card. Now, don't get discouraged, don't get scared with this or anything like that, but I'm going to explain what this means, could possibly mean, all that good stuff. But these are current energies, so there's definitely something going on here. Very, very turbulent, looks like kind of water's going on, okay? So don't, no need to worry here. We can move out of this. I feel a very sad energy coming on right now. Very sad, intense energy. And so I'm saying a healing prayer, and I'm sending that healing prayer to you right now, because it's my energy just like went way down right now, just to that place. But let's see what we have here for you. And I'm going to keep that optimistic, pessimistic, optimistic, turtle here. Now, oh my goodness, okay, this is what we got coming up. We got some sunflowers here. Sunflowers, 5 of Cups. This is 5 of Cups energy. And the next is 7 of Wands. Now with these, I normally will not go into the numbers unless I'm being called to for these, but so okay, so here we go with this one. What I'm seeing here, as you can see with this gentleman, he's kind of in this situation of he's sitting back in his chair. He's kind of surveying situation, sitting there thinking by himself. I think a man like this kind of maybe smoking a cigar, maybe talking to some other colleagues and people and whatnot, thinking about what others maybe have said, have not said, and studious. I also see something like this, in reading books, kind of going within reading a lot of books and stuff like that. And very intelligent, kind of person I see here, spending a lot of time doing that, maybe having some solitude, and then and in balance. This is the yin and the yang. This is male female energy. And again, I'm going to say that again. It's energy, male female energy. Both are important, but this is probably has been kind of looking at, you know, balancing, like, is something out of balance here, you know, with a female, male colleague or something that, you know, thinking about maybe bringing it, what can I do to bring it into balance? What can I do to bring it into a place of harmony? You know, kind of thing. And we're working together and not working not together, if you know what I mean, kind of thing, you know. So that's what I'm getting there. And then what we have, and I'm sorry, it looks like my Amber Alert just went off there. So prayers to that. Oh, it's good. So that comes around. An Amber Alert, as soon as I'm saying that, we're going to this thing here. So we're currently, it's like you see this ship. This ship is just rocky. It's just going sideways everywhere. We don't know which way it's going to turn. Upside down, or if we're going to stay afloat. So it's turbulent emotions, turbulent waters, right? Turbulent, things that are going on here. Now, the devil will come to us, and this isn't, like I said, people say, oh gosh, it's the devil, right? He's here, and you know, whatnot. And it could be something that staring you right at the face, that needs attention to. But when we see this card, it is a time for death and rebirth in some way. But there's another card that's more like this. This is really about assessing a situation and putting it, I mean, it's in your face, and it may be hard to look at, and it may be hard to deal with. It could be deep emotions that we have suppressed, you know, for a while. It's suppressed, right? We have this, it's coming up, and it's suppressing all these feelings that are coming that we don't like. We don't like to feel them. We don't like to see it. And we're, oh God, you know, it's just very heavy. But this is a time for us to look at it. We have to look at it. If we don't look at it, we're going to get stuck. If we don't look at it, we're not going to be able to move forward. And this does take, you know, courage. It does take courage to see what's, you know, and it may be just taking that minute by minute, hour by hour in this current situation. But when we find ourselves in these situations like this, we all go through them, and there's a reason for it. I know, and you're like, is it really a reason? This really sucks. I'm not happy. I don't like, yeah. And I've been there. Not fun. But it's a time for us to stop, and it literally gets our attention. This is really getting our attention right now, because it can't be hidden anymore. It's out in the open, and it's here. We're feeling it. We're in it. And you go with it, and you're like, this sucks, but you know, I need to see what's going on here. So I'm going to pull a card for this, because like I said, these emotions are really deep here, and I'm going to get from my healing cards is what I'm being drawn to. It is from my healing cards here to see as far as what's going on. And I'm going to be looking at my videos later on a little, you know, as I'm getting used to this and the video quality, and it'll be getting better and better as time progresses. I guarantee you. Okay. So let's see what Spirit has, what messages are from the divine, and whatever resonates with you. It can just be energies. It can be, call it whatever, you know, fits for you. This is your life. You know, so this is what okay. I've got 2 cards here for you. And I actually am being drawn to pull this one. What this is, these are the Water Crystal Oracles, Water Crystal cards by Masaru Emoto. And if you guys have heard of him, and I say you guys, I mean, I was born up north, and so you guys comes out, and I live in the South now, but I still say you guys. Anyway, so I have a card here that seems to want to be up. Okay, there we go. It's very, very clear what I'm getting. Okay, so peace of mind, wisdom, I'm getting. We're going to read these first, and I'm going to go back, and then we're going to kind of assess what's going on here. This second card is, we often blind ourselves to beauty precisely because it inspires us to go beyond ourselves. Today, find only beauty, especially when your first instinct is to be critical of someone, something, or some type of opportunity. Let the beauty you love be what you do. So she's painting in this picture. It's about being critical, going beyond that. I'm getting this. I'm getting. Let me read this third one so I can get a little better understanding. It's easy to get lost in endless speculation. So today, release the need to know why things happen as they do. Instead, ask for the insight to recognize what you're meant to learn. And don't ask to understand the secrets of the universe, but simply to know what this moment means. So this could be a time to be like, to ask. And you know, when we ask, if we listen, we'll get those answers. What does this mean? Why am I going through this? And if your first answer is, it must be me, I must be a horrible person, I must be, that's not, those are illusions. Those are things that we make up in our head, that create part of the pain. But go beyond that. Go beyond the pain. Go beyond that. Go beyond the ego. Go beyond your fears. Fears mask us, and this is going to beauty. We often blind ourselves to beauty. It's like there's something being presented to you, but you're not seeing maybe the beauty in it because you're criticizing it. And it could be because you are critical within yourself. We was that saying, we're often our worst, critics ourselves. We criticize. Usually when we criticize or we're doing something to, someone, it's because it's stirring something up within ourselves. And so notice what it is, which you definitely are noticing. What is it that is stirring in you? This just, what is it and why? And instead of what we want to do is to be like, oh, I'm going to point at this person, or this situation. But all that does is it keeps us in that hamster wheel where we just keep going, what's this situation, this, and we never get beyond, okay, well, why is that? Why is this situation? Finding the beauty. This can also be finding the beauty in a landfill full of crap. And that's all we're seeing is a landfill of crap, basically, and nothing that's beautiful. But when we start doing, it's going, she's just started painting. I feel like it's like she just picked up the paintbrush and just started painting. And to have that peace of mind, to sit in silence within ourselves, that inner wisdom that we all have. All of us are born with this. We are told that we do not have this, that we are nothing, that we are just basically, floating here, and there's really no meaning to all of this, no reason. It's completely untrue. I'm feeling there's a need for deep self-love. There might be a lot of inner criticism, because when we criticize others, it's because we're criticizing ourselves. And sometimes it's hard to see what we're criticizing. But you know what? When we can, or yeah, it's you know, when we're doing that, it's, and we can see, and we can just kind of come to a place where sometimes we can't change a situation. We can change us. We can change what we're doing. We can change our thoughts. We can change the way we view a situation. We can change our perception. And we don't have to do what society tells us. If society's saying we need to behave a certain way because that's the way everyone else is behaving. But is it right for me? What's right for you? What's really, truly right for you and brings you peace and brings you true happiness and brings you to a place where, you know, you're not sitting at home and sad and whatnot, you know, this kind of thing. And this is the universe, the way I'm telling you, and it sucks. You know, that we're here, all of us human beings, right on earth, having this experience. And you know, when we have these moments, it could be, you know, the death of a loved one, and it's a time of appreciation, time of stillness, time of just sitting in the silence, you know, and seeing what comes. I call it surrender. Just kind of surrendering to it, you know, and letting it move, letting that energy move, that ucky, you know, and it will move, and the ideas and stuff like that will come that you need. But there needs to be something that deep is coming up, deep wounds, deep stuff is coming up here, deep criticism. But you can have peace of mind with that, because through peace of mind, you know, I always call this is when we go to the sunflowers, it's this beautiful place of tranquility. And as you can see, the sunflowers look up to the sky and to the sun to have their nourishment. So maybe spending time in nature, spending time outdoors, energy ground, you know, the earth grounds us, just walking, going outside and having that time and doing what we need, what nourishment we need for us. But I do see that's coming. This beautiful place of peace, having inner peace, this inner peace. We can't get it through anybody else. This comes within us, you know. Yes, it might be someone makes us happy and they do this and that and it makes us happy, but we cannot rely on those people to be there all the time for this and whatnot. You know, when we're alone, we have to be able to escape into it. Like, you know, this girl, her painting, right, gives her peace of mind, you know, going outdoors for a walk, something. Now, this other picture here, this girl, she's sitting here and thinking about these ideas, and she's working and she's coming up. There's actually, when you see this, you see this girl, she looks at it. It's really not what this actually, this card, and I've looked this up here. It's about really now I'm working and I'm actually putting my foot forward, even through this hard time, right? Even through all this, I'm getting out there. It might be hard, but I'm doing something. I'm taking the first step, and she's doing something. And by doing that, she's creating this. She's creating, you know, this inner peace. But she's sitting there while she's working, while she's busy with life, and maybe not too busy, just doing what she needs to do, maybe one thing at a time. But as she's doing that and she's moving, when you move your physical body, you're able to move the energy. You start moving. It's like a clock. It starts, you know, or motor. It starts, you know, slowly. You just imagine this. It starts moving, you know, the motion. And as we're still and we're stuck in that energy, because we're all made of energy, it's just moving slowly as the days progress to get to that place of calmness where you can feel this. So, yeah, I think this is a pretty great reading and for you. And just, again, take it one day at a time, and you're going to get there. You're going to get there. And it's okay to go within yourself. Sometimes it's a little hard and scary to see what's going on in there, right? But when we look at it in the face, it's like looking at that devil in the face. We meet our demon. We're like, what? You know what? I'm not scared of you anymore. What's going on? What do I need to look at? What do I need to change in order to move forward from here? And once we do that, once we face that fear, once we face that adversity, whatever it is, that challenge that's coming up before us at work, with family, whatever it is, and we're true to our emotions. We're true in that moment with our emotions. We're angry, get angry, but let it come out. Don't stifle it. I can't be this. Go in your and let it. Of course, not in front of people, that you want to hurt, but let it flow. Let it cry. Let the emotions, or and again, it's letting the energy move. It's letting it move, because it can't get to that next level if you're still in this other level. So, I hope that makes sense. I could go on and on about this reading here, but it's gonna get to this. It's one day, one thing at a time, right? One idea at a time. Nothing more, nothing less. And it's nobody else's life. It's your life. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed reading 3. I'm going to move into reading number 4 for everyone. And yes, have a blessed day. All right, number 4 here. I am coming up next to give you a reading, and here we go. This is very magical here. We have the tarot. I call it the moon tarot. There's not really a name for it, but it's a traditional tarot, and I just love the pictures on it. But we have the Egyptian pyramid that's made, and it actually has different colors here in the spectrum, so it's very beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and get on with this reading, number 4. And again, the top here, what we're going to be going through is what the past situation has been with you in your life. And we now have the King of Cups. And then we have the Death card, has been in the past. And no need to worry with this death card. I mean, there may have been a death or something that happened physically, but this can be just the ending of something, and death is the renewal of something new. So that's what that means. Okay, something that's ended. But anytime anything ends, we have new ideas, new circumstances that come up. So we'll go through that here in a minute. The current situation right now, we have the Page of Cups that's showing itself. We have the Queen of Wands. And then what we have coming up here for you is the 8 of Pentacles. And then we have the Queen of Cups. All right. So, all right, let's see what we got here. So it looks like with your past situation, what you've been dealing with, we've got the King of, I'm feeling like there was an offering of something and then it ended. So we have the offering, the King of Cups is offering, because Cups is all about emotion, it's water energy, offering something here, and then we have it ending, or it could be something beginning. You know, you're ending something in order to start something new. Okay. Take what, you know, resonates with you with these cards here. And I'm going to put these up here a little bit closer so you can see that. So what we currently have in this situation, we have a Page of Cups. So before we had like the King of Cups, right? He can pretty much give you whatever your cup you want because he's the king, right? The king can give whatever cup, but there was change. Something happened here. Ending, new something, ending. And then now we have something offering a Page of Cups. He's offering, it's not much, but it's a cup, you know, it's a page. Here we go. It's a cup here. And then we've got the Queen of Wands. Okay. The Queen of Wands, and I actually had pulled this up here earlier. The Queen of Wands, you know, wands are all about fire. This is fire energy, and cups is water energy as well. So I'm saying that there has been an offer, something has come, and as you can see in his cup here, he actually has a fish. So he's offering something, and the Queen of Wands stands in her power. She has a black cat here. She has a sunflower. She's very, she knows what she wants and what she doesn't want type of thing. She stands true to herself and her power. But it sounds like, again, someone's trying to offer something here to the queen or king, you know, male or female, however, you know, you want to resonate with that. But we've got, coming up here, we've got 8 of Pentacles. Now, 8 of Pentacles, this is earth energy. This is all about grounding. This guy is actually working. And there's a lot coming in here, right? In order to get to the 10 of Pentacles, that's usually that's going to be the highest one here as far as the Pentacles. We got the 10. But he's working steadily to bring what needs to be done, you know, to the service. So I see a lot of good stuff coming up here that's being worked on, that's being brought into the forefront, because we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Queen of Cups is coming up here. The Queen of Cups, she's a queen. We have 2 queens here. So we have the Queen of Wands, which is fire energy, and so this is about emotions. And I'm going to get a clarifier on here. These actually look like, okay, I'm just going to get a clarifier with these cards here. Again, the Soul Oracle, to see what we have going on. I feel like something's changed, but you know what your power is. You know, let's see. Like I said, I'm gonna pull these cards here. Actually, I'm gonna pull 3. I'm gonna pull 1 for the top, which is the past energy. So this is embrace the 3 worlds. Okay, and this is dawning of the green man. Okay, we'll go over that here in a minute. And I'm being led to the middle card here. I'm going to pull this one here. Spirit's telling me this one. Okay, and this is a 9 of Swords. It's kind of moving into like muddy waters. That might be what's kind of going on here, right? With this Page of Cups, kind of like offering you something's being offered, and it's like kind of stepping into that muddy waters and gonna get your foot wet. I mean, you know, I'm gonna get one more clarifier for this one. It just baffling me. You're a mystery, that's for sure. It's like the Egyptian pyramid. Great mystery. Keep the vigil. Justice will triumph. There we got that. We've got that cup again. The Page of Cups. And then I have another cup here. I think you know what's going on. There's a cup here that's going on. So someone is keep the vigil. Justice will triumph. Okay, so something ended here, starting new, but we've got these offerings coming in, and you know, that's been stepping in currently in this current condition, in order to offer, you know, it's one, you know, thing, but it's going to bring us to this place of Eight of Pentacles. You know, I feel like, is this an opportunity that you're, you know, not taking, or you're just maybe curious about where it's going to lead if you do take that, you know, that cup, because I would say the past energy, embracing the three worlds. This is about the conscious mind, the subconscious, and the subconscious mind here, and embracing what is. Embracing what is. This is a Stonehenge, which actually, this is interesting because I've been seeing this card here. The Stonehenge, which is, and the Druids would come in and do their ceremonies. And there's a lot of rituals that happen here. And the rituals happened in order to protect the land, and at one time it was actually not protected. Negative spirits and energies came in and took that over. This is why I see the Death card here. You know, it's something happened. You know, and to maybe to change that. So, you know, that's gonna speak to you. But I'm gonna get another card here as far as what is coming up here for you. But I feel like for this one, it's, I don't feel heavy energies, but I don't feel light energies on this one. I just kind of feel like you're in the middle of something. And you know, you're just kind of there. I mean, that's the only way to explain the energy that I'm getting right now. Okay, this card just flew at me right now, and it's the only card, and like no other card is coming out right now. And but here we go. This is a shamaka blessing, shaman blessing. Seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides on this one. So as you can see, she's here, and she's got the wolves, right? Their pack. Seeking the wisdom of maybe our wise friends. And I say wise friends. Friends that we know are going to give us sound advice. Because sometimes we have those friends that are just always going to say whatever we want them to say or whatever, and those are not true friends. We need people in our lives that are going to tell us, even sometimes things that we don't want to hear, but we know it's for our own good kind of thing, right? It's like, okay, I'll swallow that pill, I guess, you know, kind of. But they're true. And these ideas that come, you know, and this wisdom, the woman who's a shaman, she has been through many heartaches, many hardships. She wears many scars, and she knows. She has great wisdom because she's been there. She's been there, done it, wore the t-shirt, everything. And she's earned it. She is like great goddess, great, you know, the shamanic, you know, she offers peace. She offers what we need in that moment. She lets us know what we need. And she can be, you know, that mother is like, well, this is what I'm telling you. What you know, this is, you know, and so that's what I'm feeling here. It's like, you know, kind of, justice will triumph over this situation that's going on. You know, something happened here, and we're having to get into those muddy waters and just kind of step out. Someone's offering something. Like I said, there's a deep truth that you know, but it's here, and seek out and ask for help, ask for guidance in seeking what you need to know in this situation. Because seeking brings us wisdom. Through the seeking is when we are clear even about other things that we didn't even know that we should even be clear about in the first place. And then you'll step back and go, oh, I'm really glad I reached out and talked to these people or seeked out wisdom with a shaman. It could be a healer you need to go see. It could be, you know, you're going to know. You have to trust in your intuition. This is about using your intuition and your gut. And if it's skewed, and if you're just like, I still don't know, sometimes we do need the help of others to kind of help us sometimes, because it's a lot going on in our daily lives. And sometimes we just need the guidance of someone and to bring clarity, to help us, to guide us. And that's what they're here for. These great, beautiful spiritual teachers and mentors, you know, that are here in our lives. There's someone here. I feel like there's definitely someone here. You know, there's someone here who embodies this energy, who embodies this, you know, sense of community. There's sense of community here and oneness, you know, and as we do that, they'll let us know what we need to do in order to achieve and have that prosperity. And that way we can receive that cup that's being offered to us. We have a cup that's being offered to us, so that we can sit as that queen. We can sit as that queen in cups in our emotions, or we can sit still and be, you know, I'm glad I made that decision. I'm glad these people in this community was it that helped me and helped me work through and to get, you know, and look, all, you know, paid off. So again, I'm just saying, keep the vigil. Justice is going to be, but seek the wisdom. Reach out. All right. Well, that was my readings for today. I hope you enjoyed that, and come and visit me again on my channel. And I'm going to actually do also a kid reading. It's for kids. It's going to have to do with animal spirits. It's very simple. It's like one card basically, and it's just that way the kids can pick a card. They can also do one as well. Very simple. It's going to be like a couple minutes long for, you know, that's it. Very simple. So anyway, have a blessed week. And again, I wish you well, and I send a prayer to all of my viewers out there. Love, healing, and light.